This guy's boxed him in.
Yes,
Boxed him in. What's he going to do?
This isn't a safe thing to do.
Hey guys, how's it going? Today we are in Lebo, Kansas. I found this awesome little Casey's. Makes for a nice little fuel stop, and thus far it has been much cheaper diesel than the national average. It is adding a lot of money to my settlement. The question that I wanted to ask today: do you think it's okay to get involved with a car chase as a truck driver if it means reducing the risk to public safety? But before we get into that, I wanted to mention the Trucker Path feature of the month, and I absolutely love this feature. They literally just implemented this, and it was based on what people recommended in the feedback, which is one reason I absolutely love Trucker Path and have accepted them as one of my sponsors. They are outstanding. Hands down my favorite app, and I'm sure it's yours as well. This month, Trucker Path has installed a new feature that lets drivers track and share shipper and receiver information. We all hate the dead time, as it costs us time and money. It's absolutely ridiculous at some facilities, I must say. To help eliminate this undue logjam with fellow truckers and track personal time while spent at these facilities, drivers can now input things like arrival and departure times, loading and unloading times, or deadhead time in order to improve unnecessary waste while on the road. For anyone choosing their loads, you can search the facilities in advance to plan for the extra wait time that is needed, or only select the loads with the quickest load and unload times. I have to say, you guys totally rock. This is freaking awesome. This is what truck drivers need. You can also adjust your input and report detention once finished entering the information. All valid input and detention alert, if available, will be shown on the detail page of the place for your reference, documenting your total detention time at that facility. The other thing I love about this, if you're a driver rolling up to a facility and you see a line of 50 trucks and an estimated wait time of 2 hours, you can quickly enter that information and give other drivers a heads up that you might want to come here a little bit early because it's going to be a wait at the gates. So what are you waiting for, guys? Go check out Trucker Path. Time is money. It is hands down worth every penny to have all of the premium features available to us as drivers. I'll post a link in the description box and also in the comments so that you guys can check it out. Also, every premium subscription goes to help support this channel. A big thank you to Trucker Path for sponsoring this video. This is a video I found of a police chase in California. I know, shocking, right? A tow truck driver cuts off this car and successfully stops the police chase. Here it is. I'll let you guys check it out.
We have to ask how much gas is in this vehicle coming back from Commerce towards East LA, and that's right on the fringe of the city of Los Angeles. And wherever this individual allegedly committed the assault, that would be the lead agency. That would be the lead agency that will continue to track this. Now in a real narrow street. Look at that. Oh, definitely those two cars there. He's doing whatever he can. It appeared that it was a male when I looked into the vehicle there. Unclear if there's anybody else inside that vehicle. Tinted windows here. Locations. Bottom line, Commerce, East LA. If you're in this area, stay up.
So, here we go. This guy's boxed him in.
Yes,
boxed him in. What's he going to do?
This isn't a safe thing to do. We do not advocate this because we just don't know what we're dealing with a suspect. He could be armed and dangerous. We don't know what the situation is. Well, he's got one arm out, but they're clearly giving him, and that does appear to be an LAPD unit there. And he's trying to do whatever he can. And if he backs that vehicle up, look at, he's still trying to get away. He's not giving up. And this flatbed tow truck It appeared that was an intentional move, thought as well. And it looks like the suspect opening up the door, and they're going to give him strict demands to keep his hands up in vision with the officers. It looks like he's doing just that. Don't advocate this. We look and we cheer in a sense. That's a heavy-duty flatbed tow truck there. That tow truck's going to be able to drive away with very minimal damage. But you have no idea what you're dealing with when there's a pursuit like this.
The thing is, this isn't the only truck driver who has successfully stopped a police chase.
Oh, the wild pursuit.
We're monitoring that car chase, high-speed chase, Southern California.
Truck driver Ahmed Shaban knew the pursuit was coming in his direction. Then he did something remarkable. He drove his big rig straight into the path of the fleeing vehicle.
Whoa, no! Oh, no! That's it. He crashed.
Here's the crash in slow motion. The big rig shudders with the force of the impact.
Looks like driver's still in the vehicle. Airbags are deployed. The driver of the big rig has exited the vehicle and is out of crossfire.
The suspect is ordered to crawl to waiting cops. You can see the police laser sight trained on him the entire time. Then comes yet another surprise. There's a passenger in there with him. Watch as she obeys instructions and walks backwards to the cops in towering high heels. The pickup driver was identified as Michael Caleb Reed. I spoke today to the hero trucker who hurt his knee in the crash.
You decided to physically block him from being able to go any further. But you weren't expecting him to actually hit you.
I didn't think he would hit me. Any normal person would see a semi-truck blocking his way. He should brake.
As we spoke, another driver yelled praise for the hero.
I've been getting this all day yesterday and today too.
Thanks for ending the car chase.
Thank you.
Says some random guy.
All right, there. Whoa, no! Oh, no! That's it. He crashed. He crashed right into that big rig.
Once again, out of California. What is up with California and police chases? Somebody tell me in the comments. This is a murder suspect who led police on a long chase at very high speeds. The guy's driving over the sidewalk, risking pedestrians, when a truck driver decides to take action and put a stop to this nonsense. And the thing is, the standard thing to do is to let police do their job, stay clear, stay out of the way, pull over to the side. You see all the lights coming. But I think there's a deeper question here. I think there's a moral question, because obviously getting involved with something like that puts yourself at risk. It puts your company at risk. You know, that's a lot of liability to your company. Not to mention if you successfully stop this guy, is he armed and dangerous? Does he have a high-powered weapon in the vehicle? Are police going to get in a shootout with this guy and you're going to be caught in the crossfire because maybe you're stuck in your truck or your door's jammed and you can't get out and get out of that crossfire safely? So obviously at face value, it's like the stupidest thing you could do, right? But yet at the same time, there's this moral dilemma with the whole thing. You can't help but think, what if that guy leading police in the chase, 3 blocks past your truck, T-boned somebody and killed a family? Now, maybe you lost your job, maybe you pissed off your trucking company, maybe you got an injury. But at the same time, you're thinking, how many lives did I just save by putting a stop to this a-hole? I guess it's really a question of, do the ends justify the means? I mean, me personally, if I felt it was reasonably safe to do so and the ends justified the means, I more than likely would block that a-hole. Especially if I saw another trucker do it, right? If we could block both lanes with our trailers and we have a big buffer between us and the back of that trailer, I don't know, guys. I think I would do it in a heartbeat. And I can tell you this, if I see some cop wrestling with this guy and this guy's got him or her on the ground, I guarantee you my ass is going to be out of that semi-truck helping that officer. Even if it means losing my job, risking getting shot doing it, but that's just the type of person I am. I was attacked and injured in the line of duty. To be honest, the injury itself didn't deter me. Like, I was back on duty the same day. I insisted I was ordered by the doctor to go home and we were short-staffed. I insisted on going back to the department. I said, put me on light duty, and if something goes down, I will be your backup, because that's just who I am. I don't back down from a situation, especially from some asshole that wants to hurt other people. For me, it was the judge's decision. The judge, God, I've never told this part of the story in detail. So the judge let my attacker go because he went into court with an attorney and a psychologist. And the guy claimed that he had some psychological trauma surrounding police uniforms. And so even though my other officers are on the ground getting beat on by somebody else, calling for backup, here I come rolling up, backing them, trying to rescue their ass. And you mean in doing so, I triggered some psychological trauma that justifies beating me in the head, nearly unconscious, and causing me to have to be rushed to the hospital? I don't think so. It was BS. And to be honest, I was just tired of the politics and the legal system. And to be honest with you, personally, part of me feels guilty for leaving. And I know I shouldn't feel that way, but I do. I feel like I bailed out and I left my officers to deal with the shit that nobody wants to deal with. And I feel bad about that. I really do. We have got so many ex-military, ex-police, ex-firefighters, EMS that watch this channel. What do you guys think? What do you think about a truck driver helping a police officer? Do you guys feel guilty? Because part of me doesn't. You know, I am so happy that I took a big leap. I actually took my state paid time off, grouped it together, saved up just enough money to go to truck school. And it was a pass or fail because I quit my job. I threw my badge down. I was so angry with the court system. I'm like, why am I even out here risking my ass if the judge is just going to let the guy go to beat the next person on the street, to attack the next officer, to attack the next family? At the same time, I'm really proud of my accomplishments. I'm really proud of the fact that I stood up for what I believe. I took a big leap of faith, that I could even drive an 18-wheeler. Nailed it in truck school, I must say. Backing was like a natural thing for me. I really didn't have too much trouble with the backing. But part of me has no regret, and part of me does. Sometimes I feel a little conflicted and torn over that whole situation. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Let's have a good discussion about this. Is it okay? Anyway, guys, that's enough for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Love you guys, and more very soon. Keep the dirty side down and the shiny side up, guys.